Well, y'all, back in the old 4108 Alpha. That's the Buffalo, these 1972 Buffalo as always. And I thought I would try to do something a little different if I can just find the piece that I was working with here. Now, there it is. Okay, the window, as you all know, the bottom trim, or the bottom portion of the frame, is basically completely rotted out. And this is the bus frame here. And this wraps around it and to be part of the bus frame, or the window frame. So as you can see, I have to completely redo that from about here back to, well, you can see it back there. I think you can see it back there. How far back it's rotted off. Well, let's see, focus. There you go. Anyway, so I thought, well, how am I going to do that? Because it has that ridge in the center here. It has this protrusion here about 3/4 of an inch up that the actual window rubber is going to fit in. I'm just kind of trying to think about what I could do. So I went and got a piece of, I think it's 26 gauge. Let me see what it is. It says on here, yeah, this is 26 gauge sheet metal. And I thought I would just try to, at first here, I thought it might be strong enough to replace this frame, but it's not. So what I've done, let me get this stuff here set up so you can see it. So what I've done is I took this 26 gauge and I kind of made a mold out of it. Tapped it into this, how far up it has to go there, to the contour of that window frame right there. Did the same on the back end, back here. Where are you? Come on, where are you? There you are. Did the same thing back there. I hate doing this to y'all, but I don't know how else to do it there. Back there, there we go. If I can get my thing straight. Do that same thing. Now what I'm gonna do is, of course, take this back off and just kind of set it in the floor, but now you can see I have a template made. So I'm gonna go in and get some thicker metal. This is, like I said, 26. I'll go to about a 24, maybe a 22 gauge. Come back, shape that again to this correct pattern. Use this as a pattern and shape the next piece of metal. Then come back and cut this out. Start trimming back here. Just trim, 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 trim all the way along here. Take this old frame out. You can see right here, it's gone right here. And if you look real closely, you can see it's under, the original frame is under there. So I'm going to take this all out, grind it out really, really well, then stick that new piece in there and tack weld it along here. But before I do that, I'm going to go to a machine shop and see if they can just go ahead and maybe tack this piece right here, tack another piece of 26 gauge into this, right the center of that, so I can come back here and put it in there and then tack the entire piece back in there and have a new window frame. It's about the only way I can figure out how to do this, but kind of bear with me as we'll see if my template is going to work. I mean, I kind of think it will, but let's see what happens. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today on the Brian's Bus Adventure. Hope you all have a good week, and we'll talk to you soon.